Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of Earth. So if you are Taurus Sun, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn Sun, Moon, or Rising, then this is for you. So let's go ahead and get started here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel, and I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do. All right, and also, if you want a personal or private reading, make sure to email TemajTarot@gmail.com. That information's in the description box. Just email me so I can send you a price list. Remember, I only take phone calls when I post up that I'm taking phone calls. Okay, so central issue, heart of the matter, we have the Ace of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, Chariot, Page of Swords, King of Swords, and the King of Wands. All right, so Earth, it looks as if you guys may be hearing from someone, or maybe there will be some sort of communication. This can be also a confession. And for some of you, if it's job related, I feel that you're going to be offered a position, and you may be getting ready, or you may be nervous about an interview process, especially if there's a lot of competition. Some of you might have trouble going from one place to the other. It's like you set up two job interviews on the same day. Now, in regards to relationships, for some of you, someone has been going back and forth in regards to going or staying, move in or move out. There's been some sort of difficult decision, and it's been kind of ongoing. I do feel like there's going to be clarity in the matter. There is a decision that's going to be made. Maybe there's a piece of information that comes out that solidifies something for you, or gives you confidence in some sort of decision that you're needing to make. But yeah, I feel like some sort of decision is getting ready to be made, and someone has made up their mind. Maybe two, because we have so many court cards out. If you're dealing with more than one person, so if you're not like in a serious relationship, you've just been kind of dating or going between different people. One day you're at this person's house, a couple of days later you're at that person's house. So there looks like there has been some sort of juggling, or someone has been rotating different individuals, whether that is you or the person that you're dealing with. There's been like a lot of heavy rotation because someone has been undecided on settling down. And here we do have someone, I still feel like their image on the card, usually the Chariot for me, either way, once someone makes up their mind, they put their foot down and they're not budging. So I feel like that is what this means. Once someone has made a decision, they're going to move forward, and there's nothing that can stop them or get in the way. However, I feel that maybe something too could be one-sided. Like maybe one person is ready to move forward, but the other person isn't, and that's the holdup. So if you guys could just get on the same page, there could be some sort of movement. But there needs to be clarity. What is it that you want? Do you have too many options? Are you allowing, if you're the one that doesn't have a lot of options but the other person does, maybe you need to put your foot down. Whether, decide to leave. If they can't make a decision, it's like, okay, well, just let me help you make a decision and exit from this situation, take myself out of this heavy rotation. You know, so and then if you are the one that has all these multiple decisions to make, you know, maybe you need to make that decision. You need to analyze, separate yourself emotionally and look at it from a logical standpoint. So if you're too wrapped up in, you know, your emotions, or even something that's like sexually driven, just like you're too caught up into the way someone looks instead of, you know, how you connect with them or how you relate to them, you know, that's a problem. So you need to somehow step outside of yourself so that you can make a logical decision or a rational decision here. I'm seeing too that you could be dealing with, we have a lot of different elements coming out. It can be Cancer, it could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Aries, Leo, Sag, fire energy, or another earth energy such as yourself. Also, there could just be some sort of drama or some sort of situation going on between you and other people. It looks like too, if you're already in an established relationship, there could be a lot of people in your business, and there's a need for you to you know, confront these people, you know, tell them, hey, you know, stop getting all into my relationship. You're causing a distraction. You know, it's a problem. I can't, my wife is telling me I need to choose between my mom and her, you know. So there's something going on where there could be too many influences in your relationship and struggling. There's an imbalance. That's another thing to, you know, guys who, you know, who's a mama's boy. I mean, it's okay to be a mama's boy. Love your mom, but you need to find a balance between, you know, your mom and your significant other. Some people will be like, well, if they ain't married, you know, this and that, but it's still setting up a picture of what to expect. You know, if they're behaving that way now, what makes you think they'll change when they get married? So I feel like something needs to be looked at both, from both sides. Somebody needs to move out from underneath their mom, or someone needs their independence, because someone could also be codependent. Like, I'm not seeing the codependency card, but just kind of where this is leading looks like that could be a hidden or underlying issue, is that someone needs to move out so that they can be more independent and on their own. Yeah, it's like, it's, you guys, you might be dealing with someone where things are hard to move to the next level. Like, the opportunity is there, but you know, you gotta go with it. You gotta stop doubting this person, or doubting you know, the decision. It's like, one minute you make up your mind and then you change it. So somebody needs to make that decision, whether it's you or the other person here. I'm also seeing the possibility of someone sending mixed signals. There's some sort of mixed signals going on as well. It's like very confusing. Like, one minute you're in love, the next minute you're like, no, I'm not. I need me time. I'm a hermit. No, I need company. You know, so it's like, make up your mind. So I feel like you could be dealing with someone who's very unstable in regards to making up their mind. I also see, if you're trying to purchase a home, or if you're trying to move into a new apartment, there could be some sort of struggle with that. I'm seeing delays in a trip too. Someone may be making excuses or stalling in regards to coming to see you. If it's not about coming to see you or coming to visit, then there are delays in regards to, like I said, just moving forward and making that next move here. So this is one of those readings where it's like, I don't know, it's a lot of court cards out. So it just kind of feels like there's a lot of people that are influencing your life right now. Let me look at the Chariot some more. Now, two, I'm also seeing a possibility of someone who is basically kind of like cock blocking. Like someone is trying their best to move forward, but someone in their life keeps getting in the way, like a mother or a baby's mother or an ex, but somebody keeps getting in the way from you moving forward and being with another person. Or maybe that's what's going on with them. I also see someone too who becomes very guarded or defensive at times. Someone who does not like to show their emotions. Someone who comes off very cold or distant. I also see those of you that are dating, like somebody isn't ready to settle down. Someone still wants to keep things open. They don't want to make an official statement or an official decision, you know. Like maybe you want that security. You're like, okay, I want the title of girlfriend, fiance, husband, wife. I want that title. And someone is just like, I'm not ready yet. I want to keep my options open. So yeah, some people, you know, you might be linking up with someone where your ideas are completely opposite from one another. One person wants marriage and commitment. The other person does not. And so you guys are having, and both of you guys have your mind made up. You know what you want, they know what they want. So it's like, how do we move forward in this? You know, what is this? How are we going to do this? So usually, like what I said, this card to me, it represents someone who just wants to keep things light, airy, and fun. They don't want a commitment. Now, if it's early in a relationship, fine. You know, get to know one another, have fun, date. But if it's something you've been with this person for, you know, 6 months, a year, it's like, come on now, what is this? We can either keep going around this merry-go-round or get off, you know. So that's up to you. Someone is also, if someone needs to grow up, someone too is still maybe immature in their behavior, their thinking, or the way that they express themselves. There is a lot to think about. Like, can you take this person serious even? I feel like you maybe have been putting some serious thought in the direction of this relationship. Is this something that you is worth waiting for? Or you know, should you let it go? You're trying to hold on. I almost feel like it's inconclusive. You're not going to come to a decision immediately. I also see someone that is having, part of the issues that they're having trust issues. Someone too may have commitment issues. I mean, if you guys just want advice, I mean, first of all, listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. I feel like you need to really think about things and prioritize your life before you make this final decision. Because two, the reason why you're allowing yourself to get caught up in this on-off, back-forth situation is because you yourself have not made a final decision on what you want in life. You're still learning about yourself. You know, this person brings out good sides of you. You know, you bring out a good side within them. You can see the good, but I feel like you can also see, you see both sides. You see the good and the bad with this relationship, or with your situation if it's not a relationship. You can see both sides, but you're allowing this to happen because you don't know what you truly want. So You can point the finger all you want, like, oh, they're not ready, you know, what are we doing here? But what are you doing there? You know, and I know that sounds easier said than done, but at some point, if you know it's not going anywhere, you know, then, and you know that's not what you want, then it's best for you to let it go. But I can see you feel like this person is very valuable. You're like, this is a very valuable person, and I want to keep them. And then this is also one of those situations where the person, going back to the mixed signals, they're wanting to be with you, but then they're not doing the things to really keep you, except for when they feel like you're about to leave. So then you kind of say, well, maybe I should just have more patience for them. Really, that's up to you. It's up to you. If you want to let them stay with someone until they figure themselves out, that's on you. But there's some people that's like, no, I'm absolutely not doing that. I'm going to separate myself. I just needed this reading to confirm that. Maybe that's you. So it depends on who you are, what you want, what you're willing to accept and not accept. You know, why are you holding on? Have you thought about that? What is it about this person that makes you feel like you can't find that again? You know, and I've had that issue too, like holding on to someone or being really sad because of thinking like, I'll never meet somebody else like this again. And you probably won't. But it doesn't mean that you won't find another person that's going to be good, or that you can fall in love again. You can fall in love over and over again with different people. Everybody's going to be different. That's all. You know, the connection is just going to be different. But it doesn't mean that it's not going to be as good as, you know, what do you want? Do you want the person, what's most important to you? A soul connection, or the image of being married? So, I mean, I just feel like there's a lot of things that you need to figure out if you're struggling in a relationship, but or dating people or whatever is going on. Now, if it's the other situation, like with other people being in your business, like I said, you just kind of need to set those boundaries. You need to cut people off. You can't be afraid to tell people like, look, you can't do this. This is unacceptable. This is our relationship. You just need to put your foot down with things like that. So let me go ahead and also pull a few love cards. And more than likely, these love cards will resonate mostly to people who are in relationships, unless you happen to meet someone over the weekend. All right, so let's see. Earth signs. What additional messages are there for earth signs? Okay, what is this that fell out? All right, so it says, one, let your friends help you. And maybe that's what's going on. Maybe you got too many friends trying to help you in a situation. You need to learn how to use your own intuition and not just do something either because your friend is telling you to do so, because they're not in the relationship. And you got to stop telling your friends so much of your business, because all they're going, don't you hate when, this is me personally, when you tell a friend something and your friend get more mad about the situation than you do? It's like, hey, this is my situation. I'm not even that mad about it. So it could also be something like that, where like you've healed or you've forgiven someone, but your friend is like, I wouldn't forgive them, or, you know, so be careful about stuff like that. True love. Now, for some of you too, that could be that reason why you are holding on, because you feel like this person is someone that you are meant to be with. And maybe you are for the moment, but that still goes back to make up your mind. What are you wanting? For somebody needs to make the effort to make it work. You know, there needs to be some sort of compromise between the two of you. And some of you, this is a new relationship and you're putting too much energy into it. So it says getting to know each other. Don't rush it. If this is a new relationship, just continue to take your time and learn about one another. That's part of the reason too why someone is just kind of keeping it open, because they feel like this is new. Like, I'm not going to settle right away. Retreat. There is a need for you to retreat, especially if, you know, it's one of those situations where everybody's in your business. It's time for you guys to kind of separate yourselves as a couple from the family, from the friends and the opinions of others, you know, and retreat also by keeping some of your business to yourself. Don't post everything that's going on in your relationship. You know, keep some things private because there's a lot of passion between the two of you. Okay, so I hope this has helped. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and many blessings to you.